Hello, Earthlings, and happy first week of Easter. It's the Sunday before the marathon currently, which is why I'm walking down an alley in the hopes that I would avoid the pre-marathon excitement that started yesterday. But as you can hear, I failed, although I have succeeded in other areas. Once again, hair is not one of them, but I actually found two baritone sax players for my final recital who could make the recital. Neither of them could make the rehearsals, but the one I asked first is a really good sight reader, and I don't know the other one, so... And he said yes after the original guy said yes, so that is, I guess, that. Alright, I'm here in the caf just before Hunter LaMar's show, and look at that crowd. I said, look at it. Well, Christ is risen, if by Christ you mean Hunter LaMar, and by risen you mean the consummate Berklee musician. I don't know if that's the best calf show I've ever been to, but it's up there. I mean, it's got some stiff competition from Yankee and the Foreigners, but you Berklee students watching this will know exactly what I'm talking about. One of my thoughts was my recital is going to comparatively suck, but, you know, again, this isn't a competition here. You know, we're all musicians and we're here for each other. I mean, of course my recital is going to be different to his. I mean, my mom isn't a gospel singer. I mean, she isn't even going to be in my show like his was. She's going to be watching the live stream from California. But Hunter is also a keyboardist and a singer, so he is, to a very big degree, the kind of performer that I strive to be. Alright, it's Tuesday now. I didn't film anything for this vlog yesterday because it was Patriots Day, aka Marathon Monday. You know, I was in Rockport, A, to film my John Mayer album review video, and B, more importantly, to not be in Boston. In fact, when I came back to Boston, and the T got to Arlington Station, it was suddenly invaded by a bunch of marathon hooligans and, well, runners who had just run, because Copley was closed. To me, as someone who didn't participate in the marathon, they're all marathon hooligans, but some of them were definitely runners. Also, something that happened this morning in the rhythm section grooves class I'm accompanying is our bassist couldn't make it, but as it happened, a student actually brought her bass and she played it on the chart that she had brought in. As it happened, she went last, so if she weren't last, I know I, and probably the teacher as well, would have asked her to play on everyone else's chart. I especially since someone before her brought in Walkin' on the Moon, which kind of needs a bass. Alright, it's Wednesday now, and I'm participating in my first fire drill of the year. Well, first fire alarm at all of the year. And we've only got a few weeks left to go. So, yeah. I mean, it's not as bad as like when I was in 150 Mass Ave my first year, and the alarm kept going off. Eventually I just decided to go into the bathroom and put my noise-canceling headphones on, because it kept crying wolf. It wasn't as bad as when it once went off in the 98 Hemingway building, and the fire department came and they couldn't turn it off. So they moved us to 160 Mass Ave until they could find someone who could turn it off, which took under an hour. So I guess this is comparatively nothing. I don't have anywhere to be for half an hour, so I'm one of the luckier ones. Alright, it's Thursday now. I don't know, I was thinking of putting this in the vlog since yesterday, but Emma Williams recently dropped her first single, the Nerd Song, and like when I first saw the title, it really took me by surprise because she didn't really strike me as particularly nerdy. But I mean, A, we've only ever had one class together, and that's the only reason I know her, and B, when you're asked, B, everyone else is comparatively less nerdy. I mean, I can definitely relate to the lyrics, and it's very her. Alright, it's Friday evening now. Last night I had the first rehearsal for my final recital, which is going to be in room 1A, the Burke recital hall, the Thursday after I post this. So this Thursday, April 27th at 7 p.m. Be there. It's gonna rock and some other stuff, but it's definitely gonna be great. Everyone in my band is great. I really hope I don't sound like the president in what I just said. That's pretty much all I have to say for now. There's gonna be another rehearsal it's just the rhythm section tomorrow night, so the night of when I upload this. But that is all I have to say for now. The end screen's coming up. Gafaba.